1-1 draw here at Hewish Park, but is that a disappointing result in the end, Gary?
Yeah, it is. Once again, at home we've got a disappointing draw. We didn't do enough for the first hour, really. We probably had slightly more chances than them, but wasn't clinical with them. The keeper made a couple of good saves, sort of thing, but always looked a little bit dangerous on the break, and unfortunately it took us, to go 1-0 down with another mistake from a lad who doesn't normally make too many mistakes. But we got buzzed off the ball. They got in and got their goal, and we made our substitutions, and then all of a sudden we looked lively and we looked like the home team, and looked like we was going to get the game back. And when we did, of course, Crewe at that point, it's a big result for them to get a draw in their situation, and of course they're going to waste time. That's the professionalism, if you like, of them. And but we couldn't get that. We couldn't get that winner. We hit the post and had a few chances that went to begging. So yeah, in that way it's 2 points lost. But it took us too long to get going.
I guess you'll be pleased with the impact that your triple substitution had there.
Yeah, I was, very much so. All three of them showed great athleticism and great sprinting, good running, and but we got to do that in the first 10 minutes. We certainly got to start a lot quicker and with a lot more desire to score a goal, if you like. I think we had centre at the start of the game, and they ended up 2 corners off our centre. So next time when we win it, we'll give them centre, I think. But that side of it was disappointing, and the lads are really disappointed in there, and we just feel that we need some match winners a lot earlier in the game, rather than, especially at home, rather than trying to get the game back.
Kiefer Moore comes up with another valuable goal. I mean, you've been patient with him. You've said that he will come good. You'll keep working with him, and say two valuable goals this season shows why you're sticking with him.
Yeah, and he kept the ball up in the final third often. He won some headers. Some went straight up in the air, but that kept it up there for us. We felt we needed a little bit of presence up there to get our runners going. So once we brought on Rolfie and Nana and moved Joel out to the wing, we suddenly had a little bit more movement and a little bit more potency, and we'll have to have a look at that. Unfortunately, just as they scored as well, we had a couple of lads that were limping in Dawson and Sokolik, and obviously the goal originated on their side. So we're not getting a lot of luck either at the moment, to be fair. With hitting the post and other little things that are going on, and we then got 9 men in the box for the last throw-in, and the referee decides that as Kiefer flicks the throw-in on and the ball's arriving in the middle of the goal, he decides that that's exactly the time that he's going to blow the whistle. So I can never quite work that out. But anyway, 2 points lost is answering your question.
And does the impact of 3 players had to come on give you something to think about ahead of Peterborough's visit here on Saturday?
Yeah, it does. Of course it does. It's going to be a different type of game against Peterborough. I think they'll come here to try and win the game. I think they're a good football team, and whenever you haven't got a result at home, you're always looking forward to the next game so that you can get that win on the go. Get your home form started. But we've got to do a little bit of talking before then. I've already done a little bit in the dressing room, because we've got to drag out a few of their best games. We've got to drag out their burning desire to win a football match. That's what we've got to bring out. They're all trying. They're all not trying. But I think they don't quite know yet, some of them, how to go and be a match winner. And that's a bravery. That's a pace. That's a cleverness. All that sort of thing. We're just lacking that side of it at the moment.
So is it getting back to what they showed you at Bradford? You asked for man of the match performances at Bradford,
yeah.
and that's pretty much what you got.
It was. I thought there was 2 or 3 out there, maybe 3 or 4 that warranted man of the match performances. But you need 11, and to win a game, and to win a game comfortably at home, you need 11 men all performing and no one making mistakes, and everybody being absolutely solid. But everyone being very focused on winning the game.
Got 6 players injured. any chance of any of them being back for Saturday, or is it a bit of a long shot?
It's a bit of a long shot, mate. But you know, we'll get into these lads and we'll make a couple of little movements as far as the team selection is concerned, probably. And it's just disappointing that our new keeper, you know, he'd done all right and it wasn't his fault the goal. He had to make a good save that led to the rebound. And you know, and I'd like to get a result on Saturday, and we'll do all we can between now and then to get them a little bit more potent.
Thanks for your time, Steve.
No problem, thank you.
Obviously, Gary brought in Keane on Monday. Is there any chance of any more movement before the weekend in terms of loans?
I don't think so. You know, I don't think so. I think the loans now are a little bit geared around the gates, and so I would have thought with a lowish gate again today, we're going to have to move out first, and I respect that because you know, at the moment we're not reaching our numbers yet. That's not to blame the ones that were here, because we love them to death, because they're actually turning up and supporting us, and we gave them a good half hour at the end, but we've got to give them a good 90 minutes every week if we can, and so we'll have to keep building as and when we can, but I don't see anything happening unless people move out. We can get people out first.
Okay, apologies for asking a similar question what Chris did, I believe, pre-match when I wasn't there. 3 keepers now on the book. Does that mean that perhaps Arthur or Chris might be shifted out?
No, well, at least one of them needs to go out and get some games, because you know, you can't. We're going to arrange midweek games now anyway, because we've got a lot of Saturday to Saturday periods with no Tuesday game. So we will arrange games for the second keeper, along with these lads that hopefully in a week or two will be coming back from injury to get them match fit. So one of them won't get a game, so we'll have to just let people know that one's available, and see if, you know, anyone wants to take them on loan to give them those games.